A paper for the whole world is on the way. What does this mean for Shiba Inu as far as the Shiba Inu coin is concerned? At the moment, the neighborhood has a very different feeling. In 2021, everyone was excited every time a light moved, whether it went up or down. It was either a chance to buy something or a possible scam with no boundaries. People bought the Shiba Inu coin because of its price action and because it was exciting, but the price action has slowed down a bit over time. So, people started to look at the people who made the apps. The Shiba Inu coin could have something useful added to it by someone. Because of this, the desire goes up. Now, as the CEO of Shiba rose, he is one of the so-called core developers of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. The community was looking for someone like him to build up the usefulness, since Satoshi will soon leave us. He will talk about the world paper that is coming soon, leaving his mark on the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem forever. In the next few minutes, let's talk about what it means to us. We talk about the latest news about Shiba Inus and the Bitcoin world in general on our channel. If you are watching one of our movies for the first time, we want to give you a warm welcome. You can make sure you never miss a movie by clicking the bell. We will say that this station is giving away 5 million Shiba Inu tokens. To get a chance to take part, just subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a message with the hashtag #ShibaInu. On June 30, they will tell everyone who won. More than 104.4 million Shiba Inu tokens have been burned in the last 24 hours. Of those, 79.5 million were burned by a single wallet. Compared to the day before, when only 23 million tokens were burned in 6 separate deals, this is a huge 350% increase in the rate of Shiba Inu burning. Guys, I'm going to read this next paper about the whole world. Satoshi has spoken up and said that this is their goodbye letters first chapter. But we have to keep this in mind because I see a lot of people who aren't happy about the fact that the platform will go away someday. Okay, Satoshi did not raise the price of Shiba Inu coin. The price of the Shiba Inu coin didn't go down because of Satoshi. He probably worked very hard to get people like Wesley and John Richmond on the Metaverse team and to put all of this together. Negotiating with AAA Graphics, the game company that made Playset Studios and the Shiba Eternity game, and doing all of these other things, maybe in an attempt to add value to the Shiba Inu coin, isn't necessarily what brought a lot of value to Satoshi Bond and Lee and the kind of ecosystem coins they built. In that way, it is very profitable, but not necessary to make people want Shiba Inu coins, not from the ecosystem. Since projects need to use other tokens, it didn't make more people want to buy Shiba Inu coins. With any of these ecosystem projects, we may have increased the number of people in the community or the marketing possibilities, but that doesn't mean the price has to go up, which is what everyone wants. Let's see what this international text has to offer. In their most current blog, Satoshi says this very thing. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in place, Shibarium is the next step. I'm going to imagine that the last piece of the puzzle is to make these products in real life with a very small Shiba team that will authenticate the merchandise, like Shiba Inu hoodies and Shiba Inu stuffed animals. Et al. With the Shibarium launch or just before, there are shocks along the way. It's time to show what I call the world document. This is an in-depth look at every part of the token ecosystem, including its goods, platforms, and services. I will explain a long-term plan for full and total decentralization of our new official partners and a reminder of the ones we already have, as well as all the details I want in long-term. You should know that it's a little different from the Wolf paper because this paper is about change. I prefer the word save, but I'm getting off track. Decentralization is a way to make the world a better place. In a way, this will be the first chapter of a farewell note, since my position, whatever you want to call it, will no longer be needed once we reach multi-level governance for tokens, finish all items on the Ryoshi checklist, finish all initiatives, and show the world that not only do we start strong, but we will finish even stronger. I can't wait to tell you all about the plan and what's new with this paper. And until then, everyone should say hi to Shiba. Guys, I'm a little upset that Satoshi just thinks he can leave the Shiba Inu coin group and sail away to that promised land. I see it like that. He has become a kind of leader of the Shiba Inu coin community, and I wonder what would happen to Binance if Changpeng Zhao suddenly said he was leaving Binance. What would happen if Brian Armstrong chose to leave Coinbase? What would happen to Tesla if Elon Musk said he was bored and wanted to move on? What would happen to Facebook if Mark Zuckerberg just said that he was doing this for 2 years and then quit? I'm not sure. But from what I can tell, Satoshi may be a little younger and may want to move on to the next step, the next token, or something else he can stick with, since the Shiba Inu coin has stopped growing during this bear market. People who make something great put in a lot of time and effort, but they are also willing to leave when they think the job is done. I don't agree that Shiba Inu currency is made by a decentralized authority or an environment with no central control. I don't think that's true. Shiba Inu won't ever get bigger. If Satoshi's time is up, someone else will take his place. That's the beauty of having things spread out. The community never has faith in itself to move things forward. They are always looking for someone to take charge, do the work, and get their hands dirty. So I'm not sure what scares me more. The fact that Satoshi will leave the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team means that someone else will step up and become the face that people look to lead the token ecosystem forward. Lastly, a story says that the amount of BTC stored on platforms has dropped to its lowest level since December 2017 because of the recent rise in the price of Bitcoin above $30,000. This means that investors are taking their Bitcoins off of the sites and putting them in safe wallets instead. The drop in Bitcoin balances on the platform shows that investors are becoming more confident in the safety of their own wallets and are moving away from speculation and active trade in favor of long-term holding. The article also says that this change in Bitcoin holdings on platforms could have a positive effect on the price of the cryptocurrency because the decrease in supply on platforms could create scarcity and raise demand on the market. Also, it is pointed out that this trend towards keeping Bitcoin may have something to do with the fact that more and more institutions are starting to use it, since financial institutions tend to keep their digital assets off of platforms. I want to know what you all think about this. Please tell me what you think in the area below. So, this video has come to an end. Like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to sign up for more. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, show as many people as you can this movie. Let's tell everyone about this. If you are a real fan of cryptocurrency, you won't want to miss any of our information. We'll talk about the latest news that affects the whole neighborhood tomorrow.